Hey guys, it's your girl PC in DC. I know I've been MIA for a minute, but let me tell you something, guys. When 2023 started for me, it was crazy. It started off absolutely insane. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still getting it done. And if you're watching this video, you are too. So last fall, guys, when I did the Thankful for You in 2022, and I was looking for exhibits in different museums and things that I thought you guys might like to see. When I was researching those things, I came across a myriad, and I do mean a myriad, of other museums that were not Smithsonian, but they were privately owned and operated. I wasn't aware that there were some. Actually, there are more privately owned museums in the DMV, in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area than there are federally owned, and I didn't know that. So today, guys, I decided to take you guys. Oh, and here comes, a fire truck. I don't hear a siren, I just see lights. But anyway, today I'm going to take you guys to one of these such privately owned museums. It's called the O Street Mansion. The O Street Mansion. Wait a minute, here they come. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It's called the O Street Mansion. Never knew it was there, never heard of it, never seen it. So I started doing some research. And again, this is not Smithsonian. This is not a free museum, but I'm going to put all of the information in my description box below, how much it costs, how parking is, and all these other things, just in case you're visiting. Because, the weather is getting nice now, and, DC is about to become a tourist town all over again. But if you're here locally, or if you're making plans to come, I'm going to share with you the O Street Museum, and then you can decide if this is something that you would like to see, a place that you would like to visit. I made my reservations online to visit the museum, and the general admissions ticket for the Rosa Parks tour was $40. I also reserved a signed copy of the book entitled Rosa Parks Beyond the Bus. That was $20, plus tax. That brought my total to $61.20. I also opted for this particular trip to bypass taking public transportation, which the red line to DuPont Circle will take you right to the museum. I decided to take my car. I really wasn't feeling the metro, so I took my car and I used Spot Hero to find a parking space, and the total cost for parking was $30. So that brings a total cost for this trip to the O Street Mansion to just under $100.
your creative time going. Do you need a little bit more time?
I think I'm good.
Lovely. I love it.
Thank you.
And if you take a moment to look inside your book,
Okay.
you'll see that there's a space to tally up secret doors that you find as you go through the house, and there's some clues for you of things to be looking for related to Rosa Parks and here.
Oh, wow. Oh, I get points.
Yep, you get points because if you turn this in at the end, you will be given a copy of pages in this book that's signed.
Okay.
And then you're also automatically entered to win gift cards to come back here.
Oh,
So
wow.
you're already guaranteed 15 for all the lovely work that you're done.
Yay. Okay.
And you can earn more based on how many secret doors you find and how many of these items you find. So
Oh
that's
my
to
God.
encourage you to
Okay.
be looking around, keeping track.
Right, right.
And then I'm going to show you this video here.
Okay.
This is a little bit longer than our typical introduction video. It goes over a lot of the same stuff, but it adds in a little bit more about Rosa Parks.
Okay.
And then I'll be back with you to just go over some housekeeping about exploring the house and what secret doors are like. So you know how to find those later on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Throughout my life, welcome to the Home Museum and the Mansion. We'll tell you all about our 10 glorious years with Mrs. Rosa Parks soon. But first, some context to your visit. We first opened our doors on Valentine's Day 1980, the way it was meant to begin, with a heart. Spanning 5 townhouses with over 100 themed rooms and 70 secret doors, the mansion is a fusion of all the arts, as a museum, a concert and events venue, boutique hotel. But its higher purpose is what makes it truly unique. When founder H.H. Leonards bought the house with cash advances, credit cards, and a lot of prayers, she had a clear vision.
The O Street Mansion, or the O Museum, is actually 5 brownstone homes interconnected with over 80 secret doors in over 100 rooms. If you've been on my channel any length of time, it's really easy to see that visiting museums is definitely one of my pastimes. But when I got here, I'm not really quite sure how to accurately explain this very unique place. The O Museum is partly museum, and it's also a hotel. That's right, all of the rooms are decorated with themes, and anyone can make a reservation and spend a night or several nights. When I began researching this museum, I learned that this place once served as a refuge and a safe house for Rosa Parks. You heard me right. I'm talking about the same Rosa Parks who refused to give up her seat on a Montgomery, Alabama bus on December 1st, 1955. On and off for about 10 years, this place is where she called home. This little tidbit is what piqued my curiosity and made me want to come and see the room she stayed in and called her home. But I'm going to come back to Rosa in just a second. As many celebrities walk through this venue over the years, I'm talking presidents, freedom fighters, historians, authors, artists, musicians, athletes, scholars, and many, many more. In most museums you go to visit, you're told not to touch the art or the exhibits. But here at the O Museum, hands-on explorations are encouraged. Not only that, if you see something you really, really like, oh my gosh, y'all, you can buy it. Rosa Parks, 1913 to 2005, helped initiate the civil rights movement in the United States when she refused to give up her seat to a white man on a Montgomery, Alabama bus in 1955. Her actions inspired the leaders of the local black community to organize the Montgomery bus boycott, led by a young Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The boycott lasted more than a year, during which Parks not coincidentally, lost her job, and it ended only when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that bus segregation was unconstitutional. Over the next half-century, Parks became a nationally recognized symbol of dignity and strength in the struggle to end racial segregation. Her early life. Rosa Louise Macaulay was born in Tuskegee, Alabama on February 4, 1913. She moved with her parents, James and Leona Macaulay, to Pine Level, Alabama at the age of 2 to reside with Leona's parents. Her brother Sylvester was born in 1915, and shortly after that, her parents separated. Rosa's mother was a teacher, and the family valued education. Rosa moved to Montgomery, Alabama at age 11 and eventually attended high school there, a laboratory school at the Alabama State Teachers College for Negroes. She left at 16, early in the 11th grade, because she needed to care for her dying grandmother and shortly thereafter, her chronically ill mother. In 1932, at the age of 19, she married Raymond Parks, who was a self-educated man, 10 years her senior, who worked as a barber and was a longtime member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP. He supported Rosa in her efforts to earn a high school diploma, which she ultimately did the following year. Raymond and Rosa, who worked as a seamstress, became respected members of Montgomery's large African American community. In December 1943, Rosa joined the Montgomery chapter of the NAACP and became the chapter secretary. Miles Davis and Cicely Tyson used to have dinner right here in this huge bathroom because he loved the acoustics in here. He also loved the food that was served at the O Mansion. Miss Tyson and Mr. Davis married on November 26, 1981 in a ceremony that was conducted by then Atlanta Mayor Andrew Young at the home of Bill Cosby. Both Cicely Tyson and Miles Davis were awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest civilian honor in the United States. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of the O Street Museum. This is definitely a one-of-a-kind venue. I'll see you next time.